Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've got a big week ahead for Black Ops 7. We, of course, have the Gamescom worldwide gameplay reveal for Black Ops 7 coming up here on the 19th. But over the past few days, we've also seen several new leaks and rumors surface regarding Black Ops 7 gameplay, including one of the most bizarre, one of the most strange changes and upgrades and updates to gameplay that I've seen for Call of Duty in quite some time. Black Ops 7 seems to be making some pretty drastic changes here in a few different ways. Some may be for the better, some are probably going to be decently controversial, as most large changes in Call of Duty are. But that said, we recently got this new post from Tom Henderson, one of the most credible insider sources when it comes to gaming news and information here on Insider Gaming. And this is an exclusive article that he posted saying, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign and multiplayer will merge with a 32-player mode on Avalon. So the mystery behind Avalon already grows greater simply off the title of this article, of this exclusive piece here, because as we know, Avalon is no secret in Call of Duty at this point. Since the day Black Ops 6 dropped, Avalon has been a major factor. We found out very early on that if you go out of bounds in theater mode on some of the maps like Stakeout, for instance, they take place in the heart of Avalon. You can go through and you can fly around the entire largely unrendered map, but you can see so many different classic POIs that have existed in Black Ops titles as maps previously. You see a lot of maps from Black Ops 6 there. You can get a general rundown of this entire larger play space that 100% looks exactly like what you'd expect from a battle royale map. And that was the original leak and rumor, was that Avalon was going to be coming as a battle royale map. And then of course we see Black Ops 6 Warzone launch as an integration. We get Area 99. We get stuck on the original version of Urzikstan, which was pretty miserable, quite frankly. And then we never get Avalon. And then we hear rumors that, oh, it's been pushed back to next year's COD title, Black Ops 7, presumably. It'll be the battle royale map there. And then a little bit later, we get another rumor. Oh, wait, no, Avalon's been scrapped from Warzone. It's now going to be featured in the campaign and as a part of co-op zombies in a potential Outbreak style mode. Then we get it officially confirmed that Avalon will be a part of the campaign, as we saw it teased in the original Black Ops 6 reveal teaser that we got. We see players falling into that, and the devs confirmed that that was part of the co-op campaign feature where they're diving into Avalon. So this map has already been around, right? We've seen this map for a while. We know exactly what to expect from it as far as how it's going to look and how it's designed. But there has been this giant question mark as to where is it going to be played. And now apparently it's also a part of campaign and multiplayer as well. Let's read this article. Let's break things down. And this isn't even the only large takeaway from this article. There's also some other wild news in this as well. Black Ops 7 will integrate the campaign's final mission into a 32-player multiplayer experience for the first time ever in this series. So that in and of itself, just the starting sentence here, a little bit bizarre. Black Ops 7's final campaign mission is changing from co-op campaign into a 32-player multiplayer experience right away. So completely new to the campaign system there. According to sources who wish to remain anonymous as they could not talk about the game's plans, Black Ops 7's hotly rumored Avalon map, which was initially planned as a battle royale map, will be the title's 12th and final mission in the Black Ops 7 campaign. So presumably you go through 11 classic Call of Duty campaign style missions. You can do it with your buddies as it is co-op, but then you get to this 12th mission and it puts you into a multiplayer lobby. That is really bizarre, and I'm intrigued by it for sure. I'm just a little confused and curious as to how that's actually going to work. It said that although some points of interest in Avalon will be present as a part of the game's campaign, which can be played up to 4-player co-op, the fully fledged map will be the game's final mission. So 32 players on this giant play space that is Avalon. The final mission sounds a lot like an extraction-based shooter where players will need to complete objectives and extract, but will have to wait and see what exactly that means. It was said that the mission will be hardcore and similar to other extraction shooters on the market. So if you're killed and your squad is wiped, you lose all your character's progress. So this is really interesting because it also offers, like, I guess a mini DMZ like experience. Like if you replay this mission, can you go through and continue dropping in, getting different loot, trying it again and again? I feel like it might get a little bit boring after you know, a couple of times of doing it, but it does seem like something that maybe has a little bit more replayability and is like trying to be DMZ, but they're not fully doing DMZ, and it's just through this one campaign mission. Really interesting there. I've seen some comparisons already to this maybe being similar to, I think it was called Shadow Siege. It was the Modern Warfare 3 reveal event basically that we did during Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, where we went up to the top of the observatory on Al-Mazrah and we had to extract things there. It could be similar to that basically is what I'm getting out of that. They don't define if it's going to be player versus player in this mission, so it's you versus the other 28 squads that are in this match, or 28 players, sorry, that are in this match to make up this 32 player lobby, or if it's going to be all 32 of you guys just sort of teaming up going against some of the bots that are in the game and some of the AI that are in the game. But a really interesting change potentially coming to the campaign. But that's not all the interesting information and bizarre information that's dropping here today in regards to Black Ops 7. And by the way, as we're going through the various bits of news and details here today, if you guys enjoy the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, maybe you have not subscribed yet, we should change that every single day. I got you covered with all things going on in the world of Call of Duty. But here's the next part of this exclusive article from Tom Henderson saying Black Ops 7 has a new full integration. It said that the somewhat bizarre move for the multiplayer and campaign merge in Black Ops 7 is actually a part of the game's full progression integration across all 3 game modes, I would assume 4 as well with Warzone, campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, where no matter what you play or where you play, you'll still progress. That means that even during a campaign mission, players will still be able to level up their weapons, characters, and even the battle pass. Tom goes on to say, we'll read through this real quick. Personally, I find it a bit odd that Avalon's being used for the mode, and if this experience is connected only to the premium, perhaps the goal is to offer free-to-play weekends to entice paying players, but does COD really need that? So let's focus on this. Not only are they expanding campaign missions out into a DMZ-like experience, but now when you start the campaign and you get the base weapons that they give you in that mission, you'll be able to level up that rifle and that pistol that they give you. When you go and do the stealth mission with snipers, that's an inevitable part of every COD campaign, you'll be able to level up that sniper and the other gear that you have there. You'll be able to play through your battle pass as you're doing the Black Ops 7 campaign co-op with your friends. Your operators will level up and things will happen there. So this would be a situation where if you were playing multiplayer, zombies, campaign, and then like I said, presumably Warzone, since that's always connected as well, you'll be able to fully progress all of your main stuff in the game, which is actually really cool. I will say, I can already see the situation where campaign mission 7 gives you the ability to earn an absurd amount of weapon XP, and you can max level your weapons in half an hour as opposed to 3 hours, and that'll get patched instantaneously. I fully expect that we'll have situations like that, but this is another really interesting bit of news that is a massive change, giving you the ability to play any mode at any time and fully level up your character, your weapons, everything going on there. So I actually think that is probably a really good change, all things considered. It doesn't give you the FOMO of, oh, I really want to play the campaign, but I got to start leveling up my guns. I got to start trying to prestige. You can get those ranks, you can get that XP in campaign as well, or over in zombies as you're doing your camo grind there or whatever, right? So a couple of pretty drastic updates here for Black Ops 7. Obviously, we're going to learn a whole lot more here in the coming days as we do have the worldwide reveal. So of course, I'll be covering that in full, breaking down all the need to know details. Stay tuned for that. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video on your way out, hit that like button as well. It's always really appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.